So Leaf and I are in Big Cypress National Reserve, where there are 5 different ecosystems. We're heading to some backcountry here. There's some private properties here where we're going through right now, but the ecosystem out here is pretty interesting opposed to the Everglades. It's just kind of all swamp. This place has very few mammals due to a big python. I think it's called the Burgundies or something like that, python, that was released by people, unfortunately, like someone's pet. And they get up to 170 pounds, and they've eaten pretty much all the deer and mammals that existed out here, unfortunately. But they're free rein to be hunted and have caused a real problem. But other than that, there's alligators, and I'm pretty sure they don't eat the alligators, but what do I know? So we're just heading back here, kind of checking out some of the scenery. We've seen some beautiful cranes already, lots of birds, vultures, crows, all of those things. But really just kind of checking out the nature and the shrubbery and seeing what it's like down here, because had never been. So I'm planning on taking some beautiful photos at some point here. And just the diversity is really unique out here, because I have never hiked in anything like this before. It's super beautiful here. So we're in Big Cypress National Reserve, and this is Burns Lake, and there are alligators around here. For instance, this little setup right here is because one of them is housed. I shouldn't say housed, lives right there. And yeah. Do not feed or approach alligators. Little goat, we're gonna be careful. There will be a great snacks out here. Is that him right there?
Is he out there still?
I don't know.
In the water?
Do I see that little face sticking up?
Yeah.
That's him?
It is.
Oh. So Little Leaf and I, we're hitting the back roads of Big Cypress in the Everglades. And this is the scenic byway, which is a little off-road, which is kind of fun. And we're hoping to see some cool stuff today, to get some pictures and so forth. We spent the last 2 nights camped at Burns Lake, and the camp hosts there were just freaking amazing. I love meeting awesome camp hosts. We're going to be friends forever. And they told me about lots of cool places to check out and all of the things. We are being warned. Last chance to turn around. Rillary, storks are worried. We got this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at these palm trees. Playing in the mud, turning the gypsy wagon back into a mud hut. But this is why I built it out the way I did. Huh, goats? Yeah, so we can get away out in the middle of nowhere, checking it out. Little Leaf, you want to go adventuring? You want to go adventuring? Her law's adventuring. Yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Maybe find some alligators. See what else we can find. Oh my god, it sounds like there's an elephant out here. Do you hear that? Holy crap. guess that's an alligator. I see him. Well, that was cool. Looky here, out in the wild. Found an alligator. Hi, alligator man. Look at those teeth. Holy smokes. Yeah, I don't want to play with you. Hard pass. So we're back here in the Everglades playing in mud puddles. With the house, you know, totally normal. You gotta take your house through a couple giant mud puddles every now and then. With your goat. This is what we do. I believe the main difference between an alligator and a crocodile is one will see you later and one will see you after a while. No, actually, if you are curious and you don't know, crocodiles have wider snouts. Alligators tend to have like the narrow, long snouts. Oh, I just scared something into the water. Probably an alligator. Oh, big bird. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm missing things. So you're just driving along and look at there, there's an alligator on the side of the road. Looking all majestic. Oh, that looks like a crocodile. It's got a wide nose. That's pretty cool. Right here you can see this mama with her babies. It is so cool. Look at their little faces. Checking us out. Reese, see that alligator and its babies? The alligator's looking at you. Look at that guy, he's a beauty. These guys are definitely not hard to find. Just hanging out. The relief is more worried about going forward than looking at the alligators. Is that an alligator? Or see nothing? Is that an alligator? Are you checking it out? It might be checking you out too. She's a little nervous. Don't worry, folks. I'm gonna let nothing eat her. Anyway, it's beautiful back here, and we are back here. Hi, friend. I don't know how to talk to an alligator, but you're pretty cute. And I like your scales. They're fantastical. I hope you have a wonderful day. Eat lots of things. Hope your friend over there too. He's kind of watching me like, what is going on? We're pretty big, I know. My Jeep's kind of scary. But we won't hurt you. I promise. We're just checking you out. Okay, bye. place is so not where or how I thought it would be. It is in the middle of like city. But I can see part of the castle right there. It doesn't open till 9. Maybe that's some security there. Let's see if we can get in a little early. So the Coral Castle is a very intriguing place. It's just shrouded in mysteries and conspiracy theories, so I was really excited to come see this place. Basically, it's a limestone castle built out of 30-ton blocks. And what makes the mystery here is that it was completely constructed by a single man who was all but 5 feet tall and maybe 100 pounds soaking wet, that was also sick with tuberculosis. His name was Edward Liscallin, I think is how you pronounce it, and he was an immigrant from Lativa. He came over at like 16, he had 0 education, and he was also in love with this woman who ended up leaving him right before they were going to get married. So story has it that down and out, he decided he needed to make something of himself, so he got really particular on a piece of property he bought that was covered in new light limestone. And every night, he'd work at building this castle. Well, nobody ever saw him working on it, and when questioned, he would say he knew the secrets of the pyramid, or that he had a perpetual motion holder, and even some teens at some point in time said that they saw him like casting spells and floating these giant 30-ton blocks like helium. So nobody knows how he built this structure, but he had no tools or equipment besides little hand tools. So there's a lot of questions there, and that's one of the things that makes this so interesting. But it's even cooler is that he moved this entire castle by himself 10 miles away. So he deconstructed it and reconstructed it by himself, and all he did was rent one little pickup truck. So there are so many stories and questions behind this structure, and it's got a lot of popularity. Even Billy Idol wrote a song, Sweet 16, about Edward's love story with his fiancée that ran off. But anyway, if you want to know more about the Coral Castle, there are biographies about Edward Liscallin. I had bought one from the gift shop, and it really filled me in a lot, aside from what they taught me during the tour, which was really fun. So you know, they won't let you film while you're taking the tour inside, and they don't allow dogs inside. Leaf got a special pass because we wanted to do a photo shoot for one of her kids' books, which hopefully will someday be sold in their gift shop. Would be really awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got lots more coming. Bye.